Because you asked, I had to investigate. What books should all real estate agents read? Let's find out. Hey, it's Jaime with Echo Real Estate Advisors. I took the question of what books should all real estate agents read and posed it to as many Facebook groups as I could that are specifically dedicated for real estate agents. So if you've been on Facebook lately, that amounts to a ton of Facebook groups. So I took that question and I started asking around, and the top books that I got were, it was very systematic. So at this point, these groups, there's some large groups with over 80,000 agents, 50,000 agents, 30,000 agents, a considerable amount of agents. So yes, there are some redundancies. If you're in one group, chances are that you may be in the next one, in the next one. So I'm not going to completely just add the 80,000, 50,000, 30,000 because that's not a reality. I understand that agents are in multiple groups, but just based on all of the groups that I posted in, it was well over 100,000 agents. And again, I understand that not all agents are going to be active, but I got a sizable amount of responses. It was, the last count was over 100 responses when I added all of the comments together. And the common ones that came up were, I broke it down into 5, or I added them up to 5. And the first one that came out was the one that garnered the most votes was the Millionaire Real Estate Agent by the man himself, Gary Keller. So that's actually one that was handed to me on my first day as a real estate agent per se. So it's very popular. I guess it's an instant classic, and that was by far the number one comment. That was the number one suggestion by all of the groups. It didn't matter which group it was posted in. That's the one that garnered the most votes. The second one that garnered the most votes was, I hadn't heard of this one, was 7L, the 7 Levels of Communication by Michael Marr. So that was the one that garnered the second amount of votes. So again, I hadn't heard about that one, so I'm excited to consume that. And I'll tell you kind of what I'm going to do with this list here in a few seconds. The Book of Yes was number 3 by Kevin Ward. Again, I had not heard of it, and this is as I'm talking and presenting these, or the findings, if you will, I do want to pause and say that I'm not the biggest reader in the world. I'm more of a visual person and a video person, so a lot of the content that I consumed is not by the written word outside of the Bible. So the fact that I haven't heard of these is, I guess, a testament to my ignorance or my lack of reading. So again, it'll make a little bit more sense here in a few seconds. The Miracle Morning for Real Estate Agents was number 4, and this one had a whole host of people: Hal Elrod, Michael Marr, Michael Reese, Jay Kinder, and Henri Corridor, or Honoree, I don't know how to say that, but the Miracle Morning for Real Estate Agents was number 4. All of these were, if they didn't have 5 stars, they had like 4.5, 4.75. There were some high rankings or high ratings, if you will, on Amazon. So all of these are phenomenal. And the number 5 was The Honest Real Estate Agent by Mario Janetpour. So those were the top 5. Again, the Millionaire Real Estate Agent, 7L, the 7 Levels of Communication, the Book of Yes, the Miracle Morning for Real Estate Agents, and the Honest Real Estate Agent. So again, that was just a very informal poll. I don't want to title this, and I won't title this video the best or the top. No, I mean, the question wasn't, that's very subjective. So the question wasn't, which ones are the top, which ones are the best. It was, which books should every real estate agent read? And I understand that the question itself is very subjective, and that's why there's so many different responses. But at the same time, I didn't want it to be a combative question or a argumentative question. It's like, no, I just want to know which one is a must read. And what I'm doing with this list is I'm making it an accountability for myself. And now that I'm posting it into YouTube, into the community, I'm holding myself to that commitment. I will be reading all 5, and then I'll be doing a review on every single one and just some takeaways for myself and also for anybody that consumes the content. So it's a big accountability part for me, or commitment for me, because I am not the most, well, one, I'm not the most well-read, as you can tell from my content, but more than that, I just don't read. So I am going to commit to reading all 5 books. So I'm going to, as soon as I press stop on this video, I'll be ordering them all on Amazon. And as my goal is to present the video at least one per month. So in the next 5 months, if I consume them quicker than that, then I'll be posting them. I know a book a month does not sound like much, because it's not. So for you readers out there, I don't need any criticism, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm excited to consume these because all of these have such high ratings in Amazon and are very well, they were just so highly recommended from the groups and the responses. So I'm excited in that respect. So hold me accountable, and if there's a book that you absolutely cannot believe that was not on the list, please leave it in the comment section. I am committing to reading. So anything that has to do with real estate, I would greatly appreciate it if you threw it my way. So again, if there's something that you feel that should be on the list, or something that every real estate agent should consume, then drop it in the comment section below, and I'll be updating as we progress. So in a way, this has become a virtual book club. So let's see what happens.